An all-new episode of Hanging with the Dreamer every Monday at 12 noon. Available wherever you stream. Hey, everybody, it's your boy the Dreamer. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, happy Friday. My guest, Trudi, is waiting so kindly and patiently in the green room. Before I bring Trudi out, I just want to say I thank everybody for tuning in, and for anybody who watches this live right now, or anybody who watches a replay. My name is the Dreamer. I'm the visionary creator and producer and guitarist of Hanging with the Dreamer. My show is surrounded around the music business and helping other artists get their voice out there. Because I understand the need, I understand how important, both personally and professionally, that it is that the artist is able to get their voice out there. Because when you think about it, dreamers, I'm an artist also. And I need to get my voice out there, and I need people to get my voice out there. So that's why I'm here. You are watching Hanging with the Dreamer. Actually, you're watching The Dreamer's Life presents Hanging with the Dreamer, featuring Trudi Keck, founder, guitarist of one of the most phenomenal, exceptional, all girl, all female AC/DC tribute bands I have ever heard in my entire musical life. Get ready, dreamers, because this is going to be very, very special. So, with that being said, I just want to send out a big shout out to metalbabemayhem.com, Allison Mason. And I just want to thank her for all her support and sponsoring the Dreamer's Life and being a sponsor for Hanging with the Dreamer. And now, a word from metalbabemayhem.com.
Metal Babe Mayhem is more than just an online store. It's a destination. Shine a light on me when I'm scared of the dark. MetalBabeMayhem.com carries over 150 rock and roll products, including clothing, jewelry, and accessories. Good enough for greed.
That's it. MetalBabeMayhem.com is your one-stop shop for all official band merch, both hard rock and heavy metal. Check out the promotional link down in the description box below for MetalBabeMayhem.com. I myself am a customer, and I am also a very, very proud representative of MetalBabeMayhem.com. If you find something that you like at checkout, be sure to use the discount code The Dreamer's Life, MB10. It's all caps, The Dreamer's Life, MB10, for 10% off. Thanks, dreamers. And also, I just want to say, I have some killer interviews coming up. And these are some interviews that no one will want to miss. Trust me when I say that. And these are interviews I don't know if they'll ever happen again. But the planets lined up, the stars lined up for your old buddy here, the Dreamer. Subscribe, smash that bell, and get ready to rock. Very cool. Now, without further ado, I would like to call out Trudi Keck, founder, guitarist of one of the most badass all-girl AC/DC tribute bands, Lotta Rosies. And this band I truly back up. They are 150% dreamer approved. Welcome to the show, Trudi.
Thanks, Dreamer. Wow, what that is quite an intro for sure. Thank you so much.
Uh,
Thanks for having
my
me.
pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm representing the whole band, Whole Lotta Rosies. Happy to be on your show today.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Heather's in the chat. Howdy, Will. Nice to see you live. It's been a while. Yep, I I backed off of a lot of things, but that's just because now I broadcast once a week, Heather. Because I want every single week to be a banger. I want every single week to be powerful, special, and inspirational and entertaining. So, Trudy, tell
Yeah.
me about the history of Whole Lotta Rosies.
Okay, well, we have quite a history actually. Let me tell you how Whole Lotta Rosies came to be. First of all, I will say that Whole Lotta Rosies was literally the first all-female tribute band to a male, rock and roll legendary band. We were literally the first. We came before any other all-female AC/DC tribute bands. We've spawned a bunch of other AC/DC tribute bands. We came before any other Iron Maiden, Cheap Chick, Black Sabbath. We were the first, putting that stake in the ground, paving the way for this whole new sort of avenue, musical avenue. And we're based in Los Angeles. And here is the story of how Whole Lotta Rosies came to be. So I'm a musician, and I was playing in an all-girl band doing covers of female bands, and which was wonderful, but it wasn't my favorite style of music, and it wasn't my favorite music just in general. I'm a rocker, and so I was trying to think of what I wanted to do next, or something different. Anyways, I went out to a club one night in Hollywood, and I was with an A&R rep who was looking at this original band called Powder. They were super popular in the late 90s, and just a really great, powerful band. And so the club was packed. It was on Melrose Avenue. The club was packed, and they were doing their original music, and people were milling about, having a good time. Well, in the middle of their set, it was a female-fronted band, and everybody else was male. Nanette, the singer, she broke into a Led Zeppelin song, and literally the crowd, everybody stopped what they were doing, focused on her, and their jaws dropped. And that was just one cover song in the middle of their original set, and the crowd literally went nuts. And it literally in that very moment that I thought, if the crowd goes this crazy over one female doing a Led Zeppelin cover,
Mm,
how
mm, mm.
crazy would they go for 5 females playing my favorite music of all time, which is AC/DC? It literally happened in a split second. And the next day, I started placing ads in LA Weekly. This was back in 2000. So that's what you did. You placed ads in LA Weekly. And within a couple weeks, I pretty much had a band together. This was in 2000. And then our first show was April 2001 at the Coconut Teaser in Hollywood. And so that is how Whole Lotta Rosies came to be. And then shortly after, it just snowballed, and all these other female tribute bands started popping up. So that is the story of where we came from.
That's phenomenal. Coconut teaser. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long
Yeah,
time.
yep.
Oh,
A great
there's a
music venue,
there's
back in the the rocker days of Hollywood.
there's I have a story I can share with you another time about me at the coconut teaser.
Okay.
Yep, that's a good time. Good
Okay.
time. I was actually seeing an arcade. Stephen Piercy had a band, solo band called Arcade. So I saw Faster Pussycat in Arcade
Mhm.
there,
Oh,
and
how fun.
that was cool. That was
Yeah,
cool.
all the legendary, all the LA legendary bands and other bands from all over the place played the Coconut Teaser. That was one of the main stops, the Whiskey, the
Mhm.
Roxy, the Troubadour, Coconut Teaser, those.
FM station.
Yeah, FM station. Yep. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, well, thank you for sharing that.
sure.
Well, dreamers, I have a surprise for everybody. Hold on. Hold on to your seat.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Raise your horns. Well, I just have a lot of Rosie's live. I can't say enough how much I love this band and how much I totally appreciate what they're doing. I mean that's my life. I mean what they are doing literally is my life. Four chords, low gain, crank the master volume, and freaking rock. And you know what? These girls are no exception. This is a whole lot of Rosie's live. Enjoy, dreamers, just for you. Let's see here.
So just so you know, I want you guys to order this thing by name everywhere you go. It's going to go on the menu everywhere. It's a little bit of, a little bit of seltzer water or tonic. I prefer the tonic. A lot of Grey Goose. Lots and lots of Grey Goose. A little bit of a lemon, a little lime, 3 cherries, and it's the Rosie. It's a bomb. So let me ask you guys. I don't care what you're drinking, to tell you the truth, but let me see those drinks up in the air, everybody. I want you to join us for a toast. To good times, good friends, and good rock and roll. Yeah. Cheers. Let's go. Listen to the rain, well, that's
Oh, that's so fun. Let me just say, first of all, I don't know. It just makes me so happy. You have no idea. Like, I love my band so much. But can I just tell you who's in the band, Dreamer? Let me just
Please.
let me just call out everybody, because these are some of the most amazing musicians in Los Angeles, or anywhere really, female, male, whatever. These ladies have talent. And so
Mhm.
our vocalist is Stacy Lips Santiago, and I have just been a huge fan of her for years and years. I mean, she's amazing. Lead guitarist Nancy Luca, she can play anything. She is a performer and just a true talent. Melanie Cisneros on bass, and Mel also, she's been in Whole Lotta Rosies for many years, and she's incredible, and she plays all sorts of music as well. And Sheri Weinstein on drums, fabulous. I love her to death. And I just love these girls, and we have the best time together. I mean, you literally have no idea. It's nonstop fun. It's work, it's hard work, and there's a lot that goes into it. Nobody knows all the
Mhm.
stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but we've literally traveled all over the world. We've been in war-torn countries performing for troops all over the world. We've been fortunate enough
Mm.
to open for the Foo Fighters locally in Los Angeles, Alice Cooper in Montana, MSG. We have amazing opportunities to us, and I love this band so much you have no idea. And I really want people to follow us on Facebook at Whole Lotta Rosies, and on Instagram, a Whole Lotta Rosies. But just watching that video, Dreamer, I don't get to watch us very often. It just makes me so happy.
That's awesome. Well, two questions. One, very first question, Trudy. Where was that video shot? Because that was a nice stage.
Oh,
That
it's a beautiful
stage,
stage. Yeah, that one
that's
was at. Go ahead.
ah, I was just going to say the band is working that stage like crazy, and it was a real good, solid performance. The energy, the creative energy, the raw power, and the raw rock and roll spirit, it just emanates off that out of your band, and
You
it
have to,
emanates.
yeah. Yeah, you have to
It's
come
all.
to this live, because we have an incredible stage show. That one was at Garden Amp in Garden Grove, California.
Mm,
And
mm,
it is a wonderful stage. And we toured all over this summer. We were at House of Blues in Las Vegas. We were up at Feather Falls Casino in Oroville, California. We were in Indio at Fantasy Springs. We were all over the place this summer, and we had many beautiful, amazing stages to play at. And Garden Amp was just phenomenal. I mean, just a phenomenal show. And that was just a few weeks ago. So,
mm.
but it doesn't matter what stage we're on, you're going to get a high energy show every single time you come to see Whole Lotta Rosies.
That's awesome.
It doesn't matter where we are. You will get the same high energy show every single time. And you can tell we're up there and we love what we do. You know what I mean? And we just have a blast. We have a blast.
Well, Heather in the chat says, "Wow,
Thanks, Heather.
cool."
Thanks, Heather.
If you have a question, Heather, please ask it. I'll relay the message. Ask your question, Heather. If there's anything you want to know about Whole Lot of Rosies, Trudy's musical history, Trudy's musical inspiration, please ask a question in the chat.
Well, I can
It's all
tell you,
good.
let me tell you some of my favorite bands. Obviously, AC/DC is number one. Black Crowes, I love the Black Crowes. Look, I'm a rocker, so pretty much any rock band, Van Halen, Scorpions, Buck Cherry. Like, I just love all those good rockin' bands. And
Hmm.
one of my favorite bands as of late is Dirty Honey. They just have that good raw, rock and roll power, like Black Crowes meets Led Zeppelin, and
Hmm.
uh, Tesla, and a little bit, it's just such a great band. I love all that stuff. Uh, and I wanted to also tell you about some of the shows we have coming up. We're going to be playing Romano's in Riverside on November 12th. That's next Saturday night. And we have some new dates to announce for this year, but we have a lot on our schedule already for next year lining up as well. And we're hoping to get to the East Coast as well next year, but we'll definitely be back up in the Sacramento area also. And you can always find our information on our website, which is wholelottarosies.com.
Awesome. 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 So the next video I had, check this out, Heather. This is live from the Whiskey A Go-Go, the world famous Whiskey A Go-Go on the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, California. Let's see what's going on in the comment. Oh, but yeah, Heather loves Dirty Honey too.
Right?
Yeah.
So good.
They're good. I'm impressed. Heather, you know me. I don't impress easy, but Dirty Honey impressed me. I really like them. So, let's see. Enjoy, Heather.
If you're having trouble with your high school head, it's giving you the blues. You wanna graduate but not in his bed. It's what you gotta do. Pick up the phone, I'm always home. Call me anytime. Just ring it 3624 36 I need a life of crime. You guys ready? Dirty deeds, yeah, dirty deeds, dirty deeds, dirty deeds and the dun cheek, dirty deeds and the dun cheek.
That was a quick clip.
The clip.
A quick clip. Yep.
No, boy, that's all right. We will fix that.
I think that might be all there is. That was just a quick one, I think, right?
Oh, okay.
Or did it stop? Yeah, I think it's a quick one. That was just a partial clip.
So that wasn't the one at the whiskey. That was.
I think that is the whiskey. Yeah, I think so.
Boy, that's another venue.
Yeah, that was just a couple weeks ago as well. Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
play there like once every 2 or 3 months. We play the whiskey. That's one of our regular stops.
Conspiracy Music says hi.
Hi. Love you. Yep. Conspiracy.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, Conspiracy Music. My name's The Dreamer, and this is my show, Hanging with the Dreamer. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And you are listening to Trudi Keck, founder, guitarist of one of the most badass rock bands, rock tribute bands that I've seen in a long time, Lotta Rosies. So, thank you for being here. Subscribe, smash that bell. So check this out. Let's see, is this the whiskey? Yeah.
So just so you know, I want you guys to order this thing by name everywhere you go, and it's going to go on the menu.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what you already
Trudi.
played, yeah.
Was that the whiskey?
That was Garden Amp, and you already played that one. That one was already up there, yeah.
Let's see. I thought that I downloaded the whiskey, so wait a minute. Pardon me. Sorry, Trudi. That's the whiskey.
4239 with the 6. You can say she's gonna die. Time.
Yep. Another quick clip, another little teaser.
Little teaser. Yeah.
We like to tease, Dreamer. We like to tease. We're the
It's
Rosies, and we're also known for our bathroom selfies. A lot of people love them, and some people don't. But I think I sent you some of those. Maybe we could put them up on your YouTube or something. I don't know. But anyways, we're also known for our bathroom selfies. Everywhere we go, we find the bathrooms, and we have to take selfies in there. It's just like one of our things. I don't know why we started doing it, but we did.
So, what is the most exciting show that Whole Lot of Rosies has performed since the history of the band?
Well, there have been so many, honestly, Dreamer. It's really hard to pinpoint one, but let me just talk about some of the experiences. We have traveled all over the world, like Bosnia, Sarajevo, Kosovo, Japan, South Korea, Germany, playing for the troops. We've gotten to play for the troops all over the world. And, you know, though every single show, large or small, has special meaning for some reason. I mean, they all have special meaning, but I will just say that there was something so touching and special about playing for the troops, because these women and men are gone away from their families for months and sometimes years at a time. And so when they get a piece of home, that comes there and performs and interacts, they are so thankful. We were so thankful, but it's just a piece of home. And you go out and meet these troops, and you shake their hands and you hug them, and we get to take photos with them and have Thanksgiving dinner with them, or sit at the tables with them and talk with them. They rip off their patches. They're giving us their patches. Like, there is something so special about those shows that just is just on a completely different level. I will tell you that every show is important, big or small, a local venue down the street, or, a tour across the world. Every show is special, but there is something just so meaningful about performing for the troops. And, it's just that it's the gratitude actually that goes both ways. They're thankful to see us, but actually, I feel like we're more thankful to see them. Like, we're more thankful to be there performing for the troops. And these women and men are just incredible. And I've met some of the coolest people, on these trips. So I would say that those shows definitely hold a special place, for all of us.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Every chance I get, I always, uh, it's just second nature with me. Like, I could be out somewhere and restaurant. I haven't been out to a bar in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, Probably about 3 years. Um, but it doesn't matter where I'm at. I could be in the grocery store, um, a restaurant, like I was saying, just walking down the street. If I see somebody with camouflage on, and I see a Rangers patch, or I see an Army patch, or I see a Marine patch, I walk up to them. And, these people don't know me. I walk up to them, stick my hand out, said, thank you. Thank you for your service. And you know something? I mean, my father was ex-military, and I almost ended up being ex-military too.
Yeah.
So that wasn't the road that I was supposed to walk. So it didn't happen. But it got pretty close. Um, nothing is taken for granted here at Dreamland Studios, because freedom's not free, and heartache and sacrifice, and God, imagine being overseas, knowing that you have a wife in the States. You have
Or
this,
husband.
yeah. Or husband, absolutely. Um,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for people.
that that screws with your mind big
Nobody
time.
can even nobody even can imagine the stuff that they go through, and they're just gone for so long. And just to get a hug from someone, they're like, oh my god, I haven't been hugged like in 4 months or whatever. So like, you're right. We salute them. You know what I'm saying? We salute them.
Yeah. It's just it's it's amazing.
Yeah, really, truly.
You know, it's
Yeah,
amazing. It is, and it makes every second that you and I have priceless,
for sure.
priceless. Whether it's just a first time meeting or whether it's somebody you've known for 20 years, it makes every doesn't matter. That's absolutely consequential.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
I agree. And on just on that note, I will say that some of the other shows that can be really, really fun are the ones where you have to like drive several hours to, like everybody, the band in a, van or vehicle or something, and drive in like a road trip. Those are hysterical because you're basically stuck in the car with everybody. We're all stuck together, or if we fly somewhere, I don't know. Those are really fun too. And there's always all these different band antics and stuff that we get into, all sorts of like silliness and fun. So those are a lot of fun too. Sometimes the road trips are just like the most memorable parts about it, but
Without doubt.
yeah. And in that video that you played from the whiskey, Stacy was talking about a rosy drink. So we've made an official rosy drink. It's vodka, soda water, cherries, and lime. And there's a venue in Simi Valley that we play at every few months. It's called Rock and Roll Pizza, and it's in Simi Valley. Beautiful music venue. It is a beautiful live music venue, and they're actually going to adopt the rosy drink on their menu. So that's kind of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Hmm.
awesome. That's awesome. That's Simi Valley. Simi Valley.
Simi Valley, yeah. So we're going to try and get other bars and venues to adopt it as well, but it's a good place to start.
You know, there's I'm on the other side of Pasadena. I'm
Okay.
I'm over past Arcadia, DeWarding, Monrovia, um, Glendora between I'm in Azusa, California. Well, in Glendora, there's a place called the Route 66
Oh yeah, I've heard of
Clubhouse.
that.
Yeah, that was my hangout for a while.
They still
After
have live music there, right?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I lost track of everybody there 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that place.
Well, yeah, if your girls ever make it over this way, see if you could hit up T.I. Phillips on Glendora Avenue in downtown Glendora or Route 66 Clubhouse.
Okay, for sure.
You know, guys could fill that place in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
Both places, both places. So, very quickly, what's the inspiration behind your love for music and your passion for music and your passion for art and your passion for expression? What is your inspiration? What is the thing that motivates you to be this phenomenal? You have this kind of mysterious mystique on stage. You're the founder, you're the guitarist. Yeah, you're laying your heart on the line every time you step out on that stage, or every time that you're on one of these things, or you're on somebody's, you're being interviewed, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. See, I can see that because I wear my heart on my sleeve with everything that I do, with and I'm very passionate, you know about my life, about the people in my life, about what I believe in, about the reason why I'm doing all of this. And well, so what is this isn't about me though. What is it? What is it? What is it, Trudy? What is it that just fuels your creativity and fuels your passion and your love for what you do?
Okay. That's a great question. I love that question. And I have a few different answers for that. One is it's in my blood. Like I literally was born loving music. It's just in my DNA. And I feel that with all the girls in the band. Like we literally can't not do it. It's so much a part of us. We have to do it. Two is music is just such a big part of for people who love it, like it there's moments in time that just resonate and call back to certain songs or certain styles. Whether it's now in the past or in the future, or you have memories that are based around like certain songs. So it's just such a powerful, important and creative thing that we have in our lives, music. And the third thing is I've always felt like I not only pushed boundaries of gender roles. I hate to even say that, but they exist. But I've always pushed boundaries of gender. Like, why can't a female do this, or why can't females should be able to do
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
So
yeah.
not only push them, but jump past them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
breaking those hurdles or barriers or perceptions. Those are just perceptions of only a man can do this, or only a woman can do this. Those are just perceptions. And so it takes something like this project that was started back in 2000 to ring people's bell. No, it's not just males who can have tribute bands. You know what I mean? A female can too, but rise above that. We don't want to just be known as a female tribute band. We want to be known as a kick-ass ACDC tribute band, So it's pushing those boundaries, and it's also giving women platforms to go out there and rock their asses off. You know what I mean? Just as well as anybody can or could, or better. So it's a platform to showcase, to perform, to show people they can do whatever they want to do. For us, we get to go do what we love doing all over the place. It's just part of who we are, and we get to hopefully be an inspiration to a lot of people, and just show people there is nothing that any person, man or woman, cannot do. If you want to do it, do it. Don't let anything stop you. So those are basically what inspires me and what draws me every day. And it's storytelling. I'm a storyteller. So I always have creative projects going on. So when we're up on stage, we're telling a story, right? What is the story? It's whatever someone takes away to be. You know what I mean? Wow, I love these people up on stage playing this music, or oh my God, I love that song, or look at how much fun they're having. We're telling a story up there. What is that story? It's whatever it means to you. So I'm a storyteller, and this is just one of the stories I'm telling with this band. And I'm so appreciative of all the girls in my band. And you know, it takes all of us, and we love each other. We love each other, and we love playing. So that's the answer to that. That's what drives me, my passion. First of all, it's in my blood, and second of all, I can't not do it. I love it.
You know what? There you go. And that let that be a lesson to all of us dreamers, that if you love something enough, and if you believe in something enough, it will happen. It's only a matter of time when. And for anybody that's tuning in that knows me or is just learning about the dreamer and my vision with the dreamer's life and hanging with the dreamer, keep digging, keep digging, and eventually you will run into my story. You'll run into my biography. It, if you can think of it and if you can believe it, and keep your mind believing it, keep your heart believing it, you can and you will achieve it. It will happen. This show is my show is proof of that. And now Miss Trudi Keck is a proof of that.
Well, thank you so much for having us on, Dreamer. Well, me representing Whole Lotta Rosies, thank you so much. And I admire what you're doing as well. Look,
Thank you.
we were talking about, we have dreams, we're pursuing them, and you know what I mean? You're making them happen.
You know, that's awesome. And well, Pooh Ninja's here. Hey Pooh, sorry about that. Sup everybody? Throw some thumbs up, folks. Thanks, Pooh. Humans are humans, yeah. The instruments don't care if you're a boy or a girl.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that so much. It's so true.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love it.
That's awesome, Pooh. Good job. If you're a
boy or a girl. That's amazing. I love that saying. It's a rock opera.
It's a rock opera.
Yep, it's a rock opera.
That's awesome. Great, hey, everybody. Just want to thank everybody for saying hi and hanging out. Does anybody have a question for Trudi real quick about Whole Lotta Rosies, or where to find Whole Lotta Rosies merch, or go see Whole Lotta Rosies live?
See us live. Follow us on Facebook at Whole Lotta Rosies or Instagram at Whole Lotta Rosies. It's real easy. On our website at wholelotta.rosies.com. So we're easy to find.
Awesome.
You can always reach out to us. We're super friendly at the shows. We're always messaging people. So we're very accessible. So look forward to talking to some people. And thanks again, Dreamer, for having me on.
Anytime. And you know what? I really would love to have the whole band on. I'd love to maybe set up and broadcast a performance.
Oh, that'd be fun.
So everybody can see what I see and experience what I already know. And I think that would be killer.
Yeah, let's do it. Yep.
I think that would be cooler. Everybody, you've been watching your little buddy, the Dreamer. Yeah, it's just me, the Dreamer. Hanging out Dreamland Studios in Azusa, California. Hanging out, talking to Trudi Keck, founder, guitarist of one of the most badass tribute bands I've seen in a long time. Whole Lotta Rosies, to one of my favorite bands, AC/DC.
Awesome.
Thank you, Trudi. And
thank you so much. Mwah. Love you guys. And we'll see you at a show soon. And Dreamer will be talking, okay?
No doubt. No doubt. You know where to find me.
Yeah.
Right here at Dreamland Studios. So where I'm hanging out. Where
Trudi
I'm living.
Hanging out with the Dreamer today.
Thank you so much, Trudi. Hey, everybody. Check out my upcoming interviews. You can support the show on Patreon for just as much as $5 a month, a cup of coffee. You can be my patrons, and I have some surprises over there for everybody that signs up. And you will get your name in my new outro video that I am designing right now, because I truly too love and appreciate everyone. And also, if you want to check out a whole lot of Rosie's links in the description box below, check them out. I guarantee you, I promise you, you will be glad that you did. Thanks, everybody. See you in the next interview.
Thanks, Dreamer.
Keep it real. An all-new episode of Hanging with the Dreamer every Monday at 12 noon. Available wherever you stream.